I'm in the best place possible, everything and with everything that's going on in my life, and this is what I wanted to finish my career. This is the cherry I wanted to put on top of the cake, and when I decided to come back, I wanted to do it the right way. I wanted to challenge myself in the pool and workouts. I wanted to see, how much more I could actually do. And I wanted to prepare myself the best way possible. And looking back at, the 2+ years that I spent training, I don't have anything else that's left. I have a future ahead of me that I'm looking forward to with growing a family and teaching more kids to be water safe, growing the sport of swimming. I mean, the list is endless of things that I want to do. I am done competing, but by no means does this mean that it's the end of my career. It's the start of something new, and that's something I look forward to. So, Ryan may come back another 4 years, but I'm not. This is it. I said it before, but you guys can say it. This is the last time. This is the last time you'll ever see me in the water racing again. And I think after the relay last night, that's why I was, kind of hunched over and more emotional than I was in London, because it actually meant something. I don't want to say London didn't mean anything, but this is how I wanted to finish. I didn't want to feel like I was forced to do something. I did this time because I truly wanted to. And that's why the emotions kind of took over me, from the moment that I walked into the warm-down pool last night till 6 o'clock this morning when 5:30 this morning, 6 o'clock this morning when Nicole and I were laying in bed trying to wrap our head around 28 Olympic medals. There was so much emotion that happened yesterday, and the best part was being able to spend the night with my family. I woke Boomer up, which Nicole wasn't happy with, but I wanted to hold my son, and it was the best closure to last night that I could possibly imagine. Training, I don't have anything else that's left. I have a future ahead of me that I'm looking. I don't know if relieved is the right word, but happy. I was happy with how my career ended. And I can't say that about London. I was happy to be able to look back and be proud of the work that I put in, over the last 2+ years to be able to get back to where I am today. And for me, this is the way I wanted to hang my suit up 4 years ago. And I will tell you, I'm very happy I came back, because I know if 15 years down the road, if I wouldn't have come back, it just would have been brutal. I wouldn't have known what to do with myself, and I would have been frustrated at myself for not actually giving it a chance. And Bob and I could tell last night, he knew it was over. He knew last night was the last one, and I kind of gave him, when I walked over to do my first warm-up, before I even put my goggles on, I started to tear up, because I knew it was it. And just thinking about everything that's happened throughout these 24 years in the sport, being able to walk out like this, I'm proud of. And I wouldn't have said the same 4 years ago. When I decided, there's just so many exciting things that I have to look forward to. That I would love to see it. I'd love to see somebody challenge it. Obviously, that's something that sports is really made about. We love to see records broken, and if it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't. I don't know. Like you said, records are made to be broken, and for how many years did people go without thinking that anybody could ever beat Spitz? It happens. Just when? That's the question. Not only is it for me, it's been a huge part of my life, but it can also be a lifesaver. I don't look at them that often. This morning when I woke up, I looked at all of them together from this Olympics. Just smiling. just happy. And I think that's something that I didn't do in the past. It'll be cool to see 28 of them together, that's for sure.
Hey, Michael.